Hello and welcome to Darlington Raceway for the 10th race in the NNSCRA Amazon Prime Truck Series. We're gearing up for 37 laps of action. On pole for tonight's race is the 99 of Anthony Lopez, who had a pretty bad race last week. Next to him is your new points leader, the 12 of Austin Colano. We'll get to the points in a bit. Let's go through the rest of the top 10. Row 2 is Connor Vargas and Charles Belding. Row 3, Philip Parker, Melissa Alexander. Row 4 is Derek Hamill and Scott Roush. And in row 5, Lex Dion and Brandon Gonzalez. So as mentioned, the 12 of Colano is now your points leader. He's got a 4-point lead. Sorry, I can't seem to get my headset on my head right. He's got a 4-point lead over Dorian Face Puncher, who moves up to second, and 5-point lead over James Richardson, who falls to third. India Nanjiani moves up to fourth. She is 13 back. 14 back is Jesse Turner, moving back up to fifth in the standings. 15 back, Darius Dadgar. 20 back is Deaver, back up to seventh. Stapleton up to eighth is 21 back. Alex Gray up to ninth is 23 back, and 24 points back, falling to 10th. Alex Hoover, your winner last week, J.J. Roberts, plunges up to 12th in the standings with his win. Meanwhile, Zachary DeLello dropped from 4th to 17th. As a reminder, the amount of points you can gain in a race is 37. We currently have 20 drivers now in that criteria. 5 races remain here starting tonight. After tonight, 4 races will remain. But we are starting to get a clear picture on who is going to be fighting for this championship. Let's go trackside for the command to fire those engines.
Doesn't start until we ask our drivers a question. Are you ready? Drivers, will you please start your engine? Yeah, get a lot of static. I'm going to switch radios real quick. What are you doing? Calling off. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, this is here in the restart. All right, baby. This is us right here, stalling.
Alrighty, so we're going to get ready for some racing action here. Darlington is known to be crazy. What kind of craziness will we see tonight? Next week we go to New Hampshire, then we go to Talladega for the last super speedway, the last wild card race, if I may. Possibly Texas and Kansas. Those two, honestly, the last 3 tracks are going to be unpredictable. Pace truck's going to dive on down the pit road. 2 Fords will lead them to the start-finish line. And the green flag is out. We're underway here at Darlington. Lopez and Colano pretty even here through the first turns. Come off of turn 2. That's the flat corner. The flat foot corner, that is. We're going to see some heavy braking right here. Or I guess not at all. We're just we're going flat out around the whole track as Vargas is going to come try and take the lead. Let's see what kind of speeds we're hitting here. Oh, 187, almost 190. The lanes are pretty even. Parker's trying to inch towards the lead. Oh, contact there with the 18 of Vargas. Parker now to the inside. This could prompt a last lap pass if they race like this all night. A bit of a split in the back. Jesse Turner has fallen towards the rear, perhaps making some contact with the wall. Cody Smart, James Richardson. Smart, I think, has damage. So perhaps an incident, but the drivers did not cause a caution. We do have caution flags on here tonight. As now Lex Dion's going for the lead on Derek Hamill. So still 23 trucks up here going for the lead. The trucks that fell back, remain on the racetrack as J.J. Roberts, your winner from last week, trying to make it back-to-back. We have not seen anyone go back-to-back yet. I think he barely leads that lap. Indeed, that is the case. He's got Keith Miller behind him. Two-time winner Darius Dadgard, then Zach Flickinger and Dorian Facepuncher. They are on the inside line. Roberts slides up in front of the two. They come so close to hitting the safer wall, which juts out there on 3. Someone nailed that at the front of this field. That would probably cause a wreck. Keith Miller gets the lap led there over Roberts by a nose. We're seeing a lot of that here. That top line seems to get a decent run off the corner. Long race here tonight, though. 37 laps of action. Dadgar now going for the lead. Flickinger's on his bumper. And there will be no close call for leading the lap here now. Dadgar's going to close up. Or clear up there. But now Flickinger to his inside as we see Turner. Doesn't seem too heavily damaged. He's just out of the draft. Same for Richardson. Smart. Looks like Lewis, DeLello, Sam Rogers, and Bradley are trying to draft up to the field. Judging from the ticker, they are closing. You just have to stay in line. Not really sure. I didn't really look at Smart or Richardson. I don't think they're closing. I have to double check here this time. Bradley will catch the back of the pack this lap. Oh, we got a huge wreck. Oh, and DeLello piles in, Lua piles in, and somebody's flipping. But Bradley and Sam Rogers nailed their brake pedals, and that field got cut in half as Dorian Facepuncher is the leader, and there are a bevy of trucks on pit road. So Facepuncher survives. He will be the leader. But a huge accident into turn 1. James Richardson smokes. Cody Smart smokes. J.J. Roberts. Dadgar's got heavy damage. We see Keith Miller on pit road. Connor Lube, Zachary DeLello, Ferranti, Deaver, Rich, Gray, Belding, Hamill, and points leader Austin Colano. But Jesse Turner perhaps very lucky to have been so far back. Lopez is coming down. Actually, everyone's coming down, so we're going to see some caution flag pit stops here tonight. Everyone should be able to make it from this point, but let's see what happened and caused the big one here at Darlington. So apparently we were going 3 wide for the lead, and Ferranti and Rich start hooking down, I think. Is this what happened? Oh, yes, look at this right here. They're going to start hooking down. Rich is trying to keep off of Ferranti, but Ferranti keeps turning to the right. Oh, and they just go into the corner very, very fast. Oh, they're going to hit the inside pit wall barely. Ferranti actually gets propelled onto his side right into Alex Gray. That sends Gray up in the middle, and then right here, Deaver, nowhere to go. Dadgar, same scenario. You see Roberts in the back. Flickinger just gets clipped. Stapleton, extremely lucky. Trying to find a good angle. There really aren't any. Dion's around. And then this is when trucks start piling in. As the track is blocked. DeLello just kind of slides into this one. He hits Lopez first. Spins him out into Hamill. Lube has nowhere to go now. He slams DeLello right side into Dadgar. Deaver. Holy crap, what a wreck. Up and over goes to 54. We'll have to take a look at this in full speed. Cody Smart comes in. Richardson's going to come in. I think these guys got damage. Or they were on pit. They were smoking. Oh, yes. So Smart is trying to slam the brakes and turn left. He can't quite do it. He's going to hit Lewis, and then Richardson now. Nowhere to go. Piles into the back of Smart. And then Jesse Turner, I guess, is just so far back, he's going to miss all of this. But Ferranti and others with vicious hits will have to take a look at some onboards. The red flag has been displayed. On board with Austin Colano. He was at the back of the pack. Oh, and he had actually avoided getting damaged, but he got stuck on the embankment, so that's why he got towed. On board with the 51 of Darius Dadgar. His truck most likely done for the night. Inside the truck cockpit of Alex Ferranti. What a vicious ride for the driver of the 48. Let's take you to the race restart. Getting ready to go back racing. The following drivers are out of the race. Cody Smart, Connor Lewis, Zachary DeLello, Cole Deaver, Alex Ferrani, Andrew Rich, Alex Gray, James Richardson, JJ Roberts, Darius Dadgar, and Keith Miller. Derek Hamill, who was involved in the wreck and got towed, is 2 laps down. He continues. So does Austin Colano, who had slammed his brakes, didn't get any damage, and he got stuck on the embankment. So Colano gonna survive, but probably not gonna finish better than 18. Charles Belding is on the tail end of the lead lap for some bizarre reason. Dorian Facepuncher your leader, then Stapleton, Flickinger, Hoover, Parker, Nanjiani, Roush, Bradley, Drake, and Sam Rogers. That's your top 10. We're back racing here. 13 laps down, 24 to go. And Belding clearly in the way. We'll move to the bottom on Stapleton, but he's holding up both lanes, so Facepuncher in the way. Stapleton might just turn him around if he doesn't move. That's going to allow the 43 and the 12 to fly ahead. They will get a lap back each for now, but they need a quick caution to come out, and I don't see that happening. Belding will hold up teammate in the 24 as Parker makes a move on Hoover. So everyone pit. I'm not sure who took tires or what. Colano is up to speed, and I think Hamill, even with the damage, will be able to cling on since it is just the 12. Nanjiani already to the inside of Parker. We've got a bit of a split due to the 25 of Charles Belding, but I still think we'll see trucks catch up. There's only 6 of them up here right now. And they will probably catch back up to Hamill and Colano. Nanjiani, who came up short last week, going for the lead. Oh, Scott Roush and her make contact. Oh, and Stapleton and Parker's around. No caution, no caution. No caution for the 9 spinning out. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that was not a caution. So we stay green. Nanjiani and Roush now the only 2 up front. Stapleton and the others fell back because of that incident. And Philip Parker must be fuming. And he will stay on the track. He is not going down pit road. He's got to hope for a caution, or he could lose a lap. Nanjiani and Roush are going to go by Hamill here. Put him back 2 down, and now they'll make the move on Colano. And Colano will be put back 2 laps down. So these 2 will clear and move ahead. Right now, Hoover leading the main pack in 3rd. Colano should be able to draft away from Hamill now. As now Josh Drake makes the move for 3rd place. Halfway through this one, Parker will still get the finish at least 16th, but I'm sure he wanted a top 5 or that win. And Sam Rogers all over the quarter panel of Josh Drake right there. Oh man, I thought he was going to get spun out. can see that Hamill is starting to fall away. And now he will fall away even more as Nanjiani almost gets turned. Coming back up the track, she's going to get turned in front of the field. Scott Roush involved. Flickinger, Stapleton. Face Puncher and others are going to get by. Oh my goodness, Scott Roush, I don't know, something not agreeing by the 38. And your leader will be Josh Drake. And that will save Philip Parker, but Flickinger, Roush, and Nanjiani, they have some questions to answer. What in the heck was that? Face Puncher was held up by Belding, so now he will get a second chance. Let's take a look at the replay. So we're going to start the replay all the way back here. See, Roush is making a move on the 1, and it looks like he just slides up into the 1, and then the 1 comes down. And we're going 180 miles an hour here at Darlington. Similar package to Iowa, so the 1 gets turned down, and then I'm guessing I'm guessing the 1 was disgruntled here, perhaps, because she just turns right back up. Roush's bumper is there, and she just keeps moving up and around into the wall she goes. Colano gets very lucky here. Roush, you see, into the wall with the 1. Hamill has nowhere to go. And then Stapleton's hitting the brakes, and Flickinger just runs him over. Hoover got a piece of that. And then Flickinger gets sent up into the 38. So Stapleton was trying to get by, and he just gets run over by the 4. So probably not really happy about that. And it looks like Colano was going to maybe get a lap back, but Drake got the run and passed him back. So we'll take you to your next race restart. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Josh Drake is your leader. Hamill and Belding now officially 1 lap down. Sam Rogers 2nd, Brandon Gonzalez 3rd, Melissa Alexander 4th, Logan Bradley is 5th, then Jesse Turner, Alex Hoover, Nathan Stapleton, Dorian Face Puncher, and Connor Vargas. So we're seeing some interesting strategy. I believe only the top 2 stayed out. I believe everyone else pit, but I'm not 100% certain. But this should be interesting. 12 laps to go. It could get crazy. And Colano's team have ripped off the hood, I just saw. So I'm not sure what the 12 got involved in off camera. We are seeing that the lap traffic here will play a huge role. Hamill is decently enough up to speed that you can draft with him. Gonzalez and Alexander are the only other 2 lead lap trucks who are up here with Drake and Sam Rogers. Where on earth is the rest of the field? Wow, they were held up that much. Bradley has gotten by. He's in 5th, but Belding's in the way, as is Flickinger and Colano. This race could be settled between 4 trucks. Sam Rogers, as Gonzalez is going to make a move on him for the lead. Let's talk about Sam Rogers. Where's he sitting into the standings? Oh, just 16th. Gonzalez, 26th. As Gonzalez going for that lead, let's see Alexander and Josh Drake. Alexander rests 19th, and Drake sits in 11th. So Drake, if Drake could get the win here, he would capitalize big time. As a lot of people know, you get that win, that's 8 more points than 2nd place, so that is a huge amount to gain. So Drake could shoot straight on up into the top 5 in points if he gets the win. But he's got 2 more trucks ahead of him. He needs to pass. It's been Chevy dominance lately. 2 wins in a row for the Chevy teams. There's 2 Chevys up here and 2 Fords as Sam gets into the quarter panel of Gonzalez. Got to think here with 8 to go that there's a chance Those slow cars could get in the way of the leaders, but Drake is going to make a move on Sam Rogers. Alexander also up here in fourth. They've pulled away from the 43 of Hamill, clinging to their draft right now. What if we get a caution? The one seems to be the slowest. There's the 4, the 2, the 25, the 38. And then this is the next group. Vargas, Hoover, Turner, and Bradley. Now Sam Rogers going back for second place on Josh Drake. What if we have a caution come out? If it's at 5 or 4 to go, I believe the race would end. So we're at that point in the race where they would just call it or give us a one-lap shootout. Drake will fall back to third. Everyone's just switching places for second. No one can seem to get a run on Gonzalez. Alexander can't get enough of a run to make the move for third. And I hear another truck in the distance, so I think we're going to catch some lap traffic. We are. There's the one. How does Gonzalez handle this in the corner? Oh, he's going to slam the brakes. Now, who makes the move first out of the top 4? Oh, they're all going to make it at about the same time, but Drake is the one who's going to get stuck here because Alexander makes the move to the inside of him. And that's really going to hurt the driver of the 92. So Gonzalez still leading now with 4 to go. Now they're going to catch Flickinger. And now they're all going to stop again. Here comes Alexander. Hamill. And there's Josh Drake. And they're going to line up on the bottom. It'll be 3 to go at the start-finish line. Can Drake make his way up from 4th? Pack from 5th have closed up tremendously, almost 2 full seconds. Sam's right there in the catbird seat. Can he make a move on Brandon Gonzalez, who's had one of the worst seasons? Yes, he does. He's going to make that move for the lead. Drake's going to make the move on the 43 at the same time. Alexander will close up. Who she give the draft to here? She's going to give it to Sam Rogers. 2 to go. She's moving back and forth, trying to keep them even. Drake's back up into 4th place. He's going to get a huge run here. Does he make it 3 wide? Looks like he is going to object to not do that. They're coming to the white flag. Oh, he's going to get close. He's going to get really close all over the bumper of Alexander, and he's going to turn her. Cross for the white flag, but she stays on his inside. But he will get the draft from Hamill. That'll give him the run. But Sam Rogers is gone. They won't catch anybody. Can Gonzalez get any draft? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's going to be Sam Rogers getting the W at Darlington. So Sam will get the win here tonight. And the results should be official in a moment. Gonzalez will get second, Josh Drake third, Alexander fourth, Hoover fifth, Vargas, Turner, Bradley, Face Puncher, and Lopez. That's your top 10 here tonight. So an eventful evening here at Darlington. I will see you guys next time at New Hampshire.